Hello everybody, welcome to another Let's Look At, and today we're looking at Attack of the Gelatinous Blob, a game I almost immediately accepted into doing a video for, just so I could say, hey, I've covered a game called Attack of the Gelatinous Blob, because that's a fantastic name. It's an indie game, it's a mixture of RTS type elements, as well as kind of tower defense, sort of. I think it's more like a concept, proof of concept, early demo at this stage to help get interest for the Kickstarter, and there will be a link in the description below as always to the Kickstarter which will detail what they want to do with the full game, any stretch goals, etc, how much they need and how much they have. I think there's just under a month left on the Kickstarter at the time of me recording this video anyway. Now I'm not sure if there is only one level in this demo build I've been sent, but apparently I could only get one level. I've already played through it once and it just seemed to stop and go back to the title screen. I'm not sure if that's just a bug. I have been warned that there might be a little bit of bugginess about it. Nevertheless, it might be a bit of a short Let's Look At, but I will just replay the first level and let you see what the game is about, keeping in mind this is obviously an early build, proof of concept, etc, to get you interested in potentially the full game, which is going to be on PC, Android and iOS devices. So we'll start here, and this kind of goes over what the plot is. The Academy rejected my science, cast me out and banned me from my research. My slime technology threatened my college, especially Dr. McAvoy. Abominations they called my blobs, how dare they? Mad they called me. No, why would they call you mad when you look like that? So now here I am, my greatest creation yet, ready to share with the world. I think he just stops there if I remember rightly. I had to press skip to make it get into the game. Let's give old Mad Jack McMad a second here. I mean, when you go out dressed like that, you're going to get called mad. No, I think I need to press skip. Okay, we'll do that. And we are straight into what the game looks like. And first of all, to the developers, thank you for letting me pan the camera with WASD, because I can't remember what game it was I played recently that wouldn't let me do that, and it drove me mad. Okay, so I guess because I've already played this through once, the tutorial messages aren't appearing. That's okay, well I'll just go over it. So it's a kind of base building aspect. We have our main plant here, however you need to collect slime from these kind of puddles here. Oh, actually, maybe if I press attack, it'll start the tutorial. Yeah, there we go. Alright, everything is powered up and ready to go. I need to start extracting some slime so I can supply the spawner. So that's the spawner there, and if I want to, build an extractor on the glowing slime stream. And I will do just that, and it will plop up there. Any second there. There we go. Excellent, the slime is flowing now. In a few moments I will have enough to begin spawning some blobs. The amount of slime you have is up here with the cap, and then there's also a minimum and maximum cap for slimes you can actually have. Yeah, this is an interesting concept, but you have to also build pacifying crystals so that the blobs actually obey you, because otherwise apparently they get a bit rambunctious. Maybe that's not the word he just used, but that's the word I imply. Wonderful, now the spawner can be used. Let's take a look at it and see where I placed that button. Oh, he means for spawning, yes. Ah, there's the spawn button. Selecting it will start the process, and I will spawn as many blobs as I currently can. So that's 4 out of 5, I think. Now let's take a blob for a test drive, or test walk. Test slither? Yeah, slither. I think that kind of fits. So there we go, I have a little army and I can drag and drop. Right click anywhere to move them, so obviously I'm going to move on this house here and attack of the killer blobs. Gelatinous blobs, sorry. They aren't necessarily killing anybody, but they are destroying houses. So that's the general gist of it. You destroy houses so that you can send a blob into where the house used to be and create a nice blob slime home for everybody. Excellent, let's turn the town into a utopia of slime. 9 more houses should be enough, and that's where this stage anyway ends, once you build 10 houses in total. However, as you build more and more, you create more and more attention for yourself. The city starts to rally against you in a variety of ways. So I took an easy route when I was doing this off camera. I might try and be a bit more difficult this time and go towards the bigger buildings, because I think that's where a lot of the police appeared from. Anyway, I don't know why that one's got a little weird purple glow around the top of its head. I haven't seen that before. One other thing I discovered by accident that the game didn't quite tell me, I can devour plants and hedges and it changes the effects of the slime. And let's see, I've never actually tried it on a tree, I tried it on a hedge. Let's see if it's the same thing. Well, that was unexpected. I mean, working completely as planned. Okay, maybe it is a little weird. The blob seems to have changed its composition. I wonder how it will affect it. Well, I know, because that yellow one, it kind of creates a poisonous cloud around it when it attacks things, rather than just going up to something and punching it. I can also just blow up that car. Ah, maybe it's because I've got too many blobs for how many that's what it'll be. It'll be because he's out of my control, so he might disobey me. I could technically build another pacifying crystal just for the fun of it. I didn't have the need to do that before, but that should increase the cap maybe. I'm just waiting for it to appear because things get a bit faster once... Yeah, it does, it increases my cap. Things get a bit faster once you you start fighting the locals. Yeah, so that's... You can actually go above your cap, however, once you do go above your cap, sorry, they start disobeying you. And I assume each house also increases the cap because I didn't build any of those crystals last time, and yet my cap was definitely a lot higher by the time I was done. So we'll just pick a random slime there, build me another lovely slime house, and they can attack. Oh, there's a person there. Go after the person. It would be an interesting aspect if you could like assimilate people rather than murdering them. I would get murdering like the police and whatnot, but civilians, maybe you could turn them into slimes as well to help you, and that would be another way to gather resources. Isn't that a nice little house? And let's just pick on that guy over there. 2 slimes should be able to take care of a normal civilian. However, once the police catch wind, they tell everybody to arm themselves, so then even the general public become much more dangerous. He seems to take a lot of hits, to be fair. And then those 2 can just pick on that house by themselves. I will spawn some more slimes. How many more is that? I think I pressed it 3 times. Press it once more just in case, because I'm building more houses anyway. And they can back up those guys over there. Ah, that's interesting. If you have lots of them selected but you press on a house, it will just send 1, so that's good. By now, when I was playing this before, I'd already been caught by police. Maybe it's because I've been killing the civilians rather than breaking their houses and giving them time to run, I don't know. So maybe I could do this stealthily, it's a bit weird. Help! Half my town has suddenly turned into slime houses. Get in there. Ah, there it now must be related to the number of total houses you have. So that's the police caught on. They're now going to warn everybody. Oh, there's the police fighting with me. In fact, they're trying to shoot my poor blobs. We're in a sticky situation here, but ha! Sticky situation. I think it's time for a catchphrase. Every genius needs one. I would say every genius needs a moon base. So now the police will come and try and kill my poor blobs. They will also arm the civilians who will come and try and kill my blobs, although they seem less effective than the police themselves. And the only other deterrent I saw them do, oh, I'm getting attacked up here, is bunkers were spawned by the police, I guess, which were very, very damaging, but they also went down easily once I actually got into range. So we'll probably... Am I selected him? Yeah, I did, my mistake. We will probably see one of those turrets soon, because I'm actually pushing forwards quite fast. I need to build 3 more houses, and I can build 1... Oh, there's one building right there. Can I attack before it gets built, I wonder? Because it is really damaging if you let it get built. I kind of want to hit the cop as well, though. Hit the cop. Did I stop it? No, I didn't stop it. It's going to annihilate them. My poor slimes. My poor slimes! You bastard! Create an army. Go forth and murder. Build that house. They're going to come up there because they're going to back him up. The rest of my new army, I should say. It isn't like blobs get levels or anything like that. It is purely just strength in numbers. It seems. I mean, presumably there's even more mutations planned, depending on what you tell them to devour. And he did kind of hint at upgrades because he mentioned, oh, they move a little slowly. We'll work on that in the future. Kill that bunker. Kill it dead. And I'll build some more in case they all die. My slime is going up very slowly though, and I don't believe there's any more like places to build slime gathering devices. I lost almost all of them, but they took out the bunker. Like I said, those bunkers, they go down pretty easy, but they do a hell of a lot of damage. Oh, and killing that cop made the civilian run for his life. I'm fine with that. Also, forgive me if my voice does sound... Oh, actually, they were all just occupying the same slot. They are mostly still alive. Forgive my voice if it sounds a bit hoarse. It's not... I'm using the new mic again, so it isn't that. It is purely I have a cold. Everybody has a cold. It's a pain in the ass, but such is life. Now let's take care of this. How many more buildings I need? I need 1 more building. I want it to be this really giant one. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the police station. Oh, I'm in Canada? That's a Canadian flag on the front there. That actually, yeah, it's made by a Canadian couple of guys, so that would explain it. That's a different looking symbol. What is that? Maybe I can't build there, but it's something. Oh, he picked it up. Did it increase my maximum? I'm not sure what that did. Either way, I can't build a house there, so I will instead bust this house and hopefully be able to build one here, and then that will end this stage. I'll see if it opens up a second stage, but if not, that is where I will end this look at. There we go. What have you done? Have you lost your mind? This cannot continue, Doctor. I'm just getting started, McAvoy. This technology... Oh, the technology. It works better than whatever he just said. You're insane! He's not insane, not with a face like that. Look at him, he's cuddly. And you're in a sticky situation here. What, really? Sticky situation? Is that... is the best you could come up with? There's a bit of grammar missing there. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't. Maybe your slime has come. No, that's even worse. Or some sticky situation. ... Victory! So now we've converted most of the town into slime. We're going to press continue and see what happens. That's what I thought. It seems to be that it's this demo build, which I think is actually just available on the Kickstarter page as well for you to try for yourself, is just a kind of taste of this is the kind of thing we've got planned. If we get funding, we will obviously expand on this. There's a lot of places they could go with the kind of the mix of tower defense and RTS, and you know, branding wise, they have got a hell of a name in Attack of the Gelatinous Blob. That is going to conclude this fairly short Let's Look At here, and I will once again remind you, if you wish to help support them, the couple of guys from Canada making this, go to their Kickstarter. It will be linked in the description below. As always, thank you for checking out this video. Ta-ta for now.